Welcome to this week's reading from the 7th to the 14th, July 2021. Um, we are still in the retrogrades that we were in previously, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. Things are being made really clear. We have got Sirius that has gone, oh no, as soon as I started recording, these went crazy. We've got the star Sirius that has brought its energy through right now, making things a lot clearer even than before. There's just a lot of clear energy coming in and a lot of truth coming about to everyone. This is not a peaceful, easy time. This is a time. This kind of energy can last all the way into Christmas time. And the energy starting over during Christmas. I'm sorry, I've still got a cold and I'm clearing my throat on all of my videos a lot. So if I'm doing that to you, I'm very sorry. Um, right, so just a lot of amazing truth coming through. Some people might not consider it amazing truth, especially if it's truth that comes about that's hurtful. I feel a lot of people right now are trying to hide from their truth and themselves. And when you're trying to hide from your truth and yourself, you're trying to hide from other people. You don't realize it. But the truth about everything is as trite as this might sound to some, the truth about everything is actually at the heart of everything, we all want love. We all want to be loved. We all want to be cherished and adored. We all want to have that person that has us. And this is a love reading, so this is what I'm talking about this end. We all want that person that has our back, has our heart, has us safe, that no matter what we are, no matter what we appear to be, that they love us. At the heart of every human being, whether they have drug issues or mental illness or a narcissist or any of that. Even a narcissist wants to be loved and accepted for exactly what they are. Should you accept a narcissist for exactly what they are? Probably not. It's pretty destructive to try to love a narcissist. But everybody, every human being wants to be loved and accepted for exactly where they are, who they are, what they are, with unconditional love. The problem with unconditional love is that sometimes when we, and I don't know why I'm getting this message, but here's what's coming through that I'm channeling. The problem with unconditional love is when you finally find someone that unconditionally loves you, you do one of two things. You don't believe it or you abuse it. Because you're like, yeah, they'll always be there. I'll always have them. There's this kind of deep love there. Or you completely, I think there's too many cards, but we'll see. I think it is. If it is, I'll just lace them down because lately the spirit's like me doing like uber amounts of clarification, like clarification on top of clarification, and then on top of that, some more clarification. Thank you. All right. We got some clarifying cards up here. And it's only for this, not in the clarification down here. So we've got a lot of energy here. Okay. All right. Just needing some rest. That's what I'm hearing. I just need some rest. I need some rest. Ooh, I don't know which ones to pick. I want to do them both. I might end up doing them both. I'll start with these though. But once we get that love that we so crave and desire, we often don't appreciate it in exactly what it is until it's too late and that love is gone, right? And I don't know why I'm channeling this, but someone is needing to hear this. Someone's needing to hear your twin flame. Again, that was, I think, last week. And I don't retain readings very well, but last week I think this was here too. That stuck out in my mind. Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone. And I don't want you to be that person. I don't want you to look up and go, oh gosh, this person that I really loved and cared about, that really truly loved me, is gone. Now, I can start the reading, but Somebody needed to hear that. Pay better attention, give more love, communicate more. If you're like having a bad day or having a bad mood and you just want to be alone, say, I want to be alone. I'm having a bad day. I'm in a bad mood. Don't just leave it and go silent, because that you're losing someone. You are losing someone every day, little by little, by not bringing them in and loving them for the being that they are, like they do you. Um, you need to be giving equal love to each other. Okay, into the reading. I have a friend that I'm thinking of that whole time that I was saying that's going to be really relevant for her. We've got, this is the clarification, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so in the past, we have got the Page of Swords upside down. Okay, someone not taking action. And we've got the Page of Cups right side up. Like, there's so much love here. There's so incredible amounts of love here for a Cancer, because it's the card of Cancer, but this is also the card of victory. There's incredible amounts of love here for someone, a water sign. But, and then we've got the card of Taurus here, because the Queen of Swords is Taurus. But everybody is kind of feeling betrayed. Like, I love this Seven of Swords. Instead of a bunch of swords, it's crows. All the feathers everywhere. Anyway, someone in the past has felt really betrayed. Though there is like so much love between you two, there is someone not giving enough, not working hard enough. Someone saying, nothing I ever do is good enough. But you have to do something for it to be good enough. Like, you have to give effort, not just cry wolf, right? When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And I was saying that in the first place. Like, everybody wants to be loved and accepted, and you learn about yourself and what you can and can't do and your boundaries by what you do and don't do. And you're learning that even when someone loves you fiercely and unconditionally, if you don't pour back into them, you might lose them, right? I myself can love someone unconditionally and still walk away. I know that. And I can love you from a safer distance where I don't feel like I'm being hurt anymore. So if I feel like it's just going nowhere. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Really great Wheel of Fortune. I love these cards. I forget the name of the maker, but I've been wanting these cards forever, and I got them for myself for my birthday, because my birthday was on the 1st. Okay, so we've got the Star, someone getting it, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so see, I started this reading already with that. I told you there's something up that you need to be paying attention, that you're getting ready to lose someone because you're not giving into this relationship. Someone is feeling neglected. Someone is feeling unwanted. Someone is feeling like that there isn't a whole lot of anything going on anymore. Like, they feel like there needs to be a whole heck of a lot more communication than there was. And I want to say we've got the Five of Swords. Like, he looks like he's got a headache. This one's full of crows. The swords are full of crows. He looks like he's got a headache, right? Like, he's going, I just can't take anymore. And that's what I hear is going on for this person. I just can't take anymore. I've given and given until I'm blue in the face. I've tried. I've loved. I've tried to give everything I could. I mean, the Star card is wonderful. So you're going to get like this amazing relationship and this amazing love. But someone is feeling discontented because they feel like they're not heard, or there's too much logic and not enough emotion being applied to this relationship. And that's exactly what I hear. There is far too much logic and not enough emotion being tied to this relationship. And the Ten of Swords is that cycle ending. Okay, that emotionless cycle ending. I don't see this as a breakup of the relationship, but I see this as a breakdown of the way people are trying to be far too logical about this relationship. And coming in for a momentary, oh, I'll give you some love kind of message like you did in the past is no longer going to work. There's going to have to be real effort made from both sides. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no and walk away at any time. So like, I don't see the relationship breaking, but I do see that if you want this relationship on both ends, this is for both of you, to be loving and equal, you both need to be giving to the relationship lovingly and equally, and not just pointing the finger at the other and going, it's your fault, but saying, you know what, maybe where am I coming from? What am I doing that is causing things to look not as good? Like, because what I see going on is one person's going, I feel like you don't care. I feel like you're not there. I feel like you're not paying attention. You don't give me any respect. You think you can do whatever you want whenever you want to. And you don't have to give in to me in a relationship. And I'm supposed to just be like, oh, great. Let me just dance in and be like, oh my gosh. And the other person's going, but I don't want to be controlled and I don't want to be hurt again. When what you guys are both doing to each other is no one's trying to control the other, and no one is trying to make the other do anything they don't want to do. Like, this is you guys, so you know. Um, but you're coming from like this perspective of hurt, and you're seeing this person as the person that hurt you from the past, the one going, I don't want to be controlled. And this person in front of you is unconditionally trying to love you, unconditionally trying to give to you, and you are pushing away the best thing that ever happened to you and what you actually asked the universe to bring to you. You asked for this, and now that it's here, you're like, oh, I'm too scared. My heart is like a rabbit now, you know. I'm not going to just give in to this because I was hurt by someone else in the past. I'm not seeing that their track record has been very different. I'm not seeing that they have acted different. I'm not seeing that they have not done any of the things in the past to me that this other person did. I'm just going to take it out on them because I'm afraid they're going to do it. That is called delusions, my friend. Okay? See who is actually in front of you and stop trying to push them away because of your own fears. All right? So we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. So going from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, so you guys will talk. Knight of Wands. That is change. That is change in the way you guys are finally talking to each other. And I see a big change. You guys will have a rest, not a breakup, but a rest from each other. Because I think, and it's not going to even be a rest where you guys don't talk to each other. It's, the rest is happening right now. You know what I mean? But both of you are feeling like the other isn't doing something, and one of you is doing that out of fear that you're going to be hurt like you were in the past. And the person you're with is not the person from your past. Okay? So things go from the Ten of Swords with all this pain and you guys feeling like, you know, no one is giving and no one cares, to the Ten of Pentacles. You know, this is like the highest level of love. This is finally completing the old cycles of not seeing things in the negative light. This is a sexual energy, a good change coming. So this conversation that you have and this realization that is made for one or both of you is really going to bring you guys back to a beautiful, loving energy. But you're going to have to put down the past and what it did to you in order to embrace this present. And you go from the Knight to the King of Wands. So you go from feeling like this is a little bit of a game that you can play and all of that to going, you know what, this is actually real and this is serious and this is something I sincerely need to give my heart and life to. So we've got give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know you deserve to have all that your heart truly desires. So, like I said, you go from this energy of you guys having these very different views from each other to having a very similar view with each other and finally coming to more cohesion within your relationship and with each other. And we've got you going from, like I said, the Knight to the King. Still though, because this is a twin flame relationship, obviously, there are still things you need to look into, and deal with. So we've got nothing but the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And when you get that, okay, that means a lot of things. That can be fire signs. That can be Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. But often they come up as twin flames, like the masculine and feminine element, because they're both fire. So they come up as twin flames, and we've got twin flames here already, right? This is someone that you have been with, and I get that because we get the Six of Cups. Now, this often means past life relationships or relationships from the past of this current life. But the way I'm reading this, because we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands with the twin flame card, is that, you know, this reaches to the point of when you were created, okay? You are putting up your guards towards your twin flame, and you are having a hard time going toward them and making the choice that you need to make with them because of your own fears. The things about twin flames is they reflect to you faithfully what you are feeling inside and the fears that you have inside and the unhealed wounds that you have. So they will reflect to you what you fear. You will see them in this certain light that they're not portraying or projecting to you. They're not doing. Um, like you'll wonder, are you a player? Like with this card, and they're not playing you at all. You're just afraid that they are, because my eyes are so itchy. I think there's allergies and everything. I woke up with them so red today, so forgive me for going up my eyes here. Um, it's probably to do with that cold still. Anyway, so you are fearful and afraid of all of these different energies that this person that actually is your twin flame, confirmed, confirmed, confirmed 3 times in this row right here in the future, and that's this week, though they were confirmed last week, that you're really going to get like a slap in the face confirmation of, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's who it is. If you are afraid that they are a certain way, it is because of unhealed wounds and fear within you. Okay? And when you're around them, the energy can be really intense. All right? So bear that in mind while you're working with this person, that you love this person. Like you love this person. Like this is the person you love more than you've ever loved anybody. You love this person. And yet you're still so afraid and so full of the hurt that you've had in the past, that you're backing off from this person, afraid that they're going to do to you what happened to you before, and they're not the person from before. A twin flame is your soul, your other you, your other half. They are part of you, right? They can look like your sibling. They can look nothing like you. They can look exactly like you. There seems to be, that's how I have seen it. They either look exactly like you, nothing like you, or they look like a sibling of yours. So you have got like this kind of energy going on. Like you will notice the same kind of shape of face, nose bridge, you know, all of that. You guys will look similar in some ways or not. And like your family has nothing to do with each other, but you look like siblings, you know what I mean? Or exactly alike. One could be Indian and the other Italian. You guys look alike and you're like, what in the world? You know what I mean? Or you could be 2 white people and look absolute, like totally opposite. That is the kind of thing with twin flames. Is they are a mirror of each other. What they do is they either mirror exactly or they mirror exactly opposite. So that's what you deal with a twin flame. And they can do all of that in the same relationship, right? We can look exactly opposite of each other, but be exactly alike on the inside. Or have like really different tastes in music in a lot of ways, but then have the exact same taste in other ways. It is just kind of this energy of we are opposite and alike almost exactly in almost everything. It's almost everything that you're like that with. And you will notice that with your twin. So in the clarification, we've got the Two of Swords. Feeling like you are trying to make a choice. The Queen of Swords. Really standing there in your power of communication and energy. 3 of Pentacles, working hard with each other. 9 of Pentacles, letting things grow and become prosperous and fruitful, because when things finally come together, it's going to be so worth everything that you've been through, all the growth, all the work that you've done. And then we have got the 4 of Cups. We've got this rainbow right here. And like we've already talked about, this energy of you are not seeing exactly what's in front of you. There's unconditional love. This isn't the person from the past. You're dealing with wounds that need to be healing instead of loving the person that you're with. And they are your twin flame, is why it seems so intense and painful. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is time to give to yourself. But when you do that, let them know I'm just stepping away because I'm in like this energy and I don't want to take it out on you. I'm trying to heal this wound if that's what you need to do, because twin flames actually work best by healing wounds together. But they do have a lot of them, this push pull cycle. Okay, there is a push pull in every relationship, but there's more so in a twin flame relationship. It's more pronounced. So you've got this push pull back and forth energy of we work together and then we work alone, and then we work together and then we work alone. All right. A lot of the rules that apply to traditional relationships also don't apply to twin flames too. You're going to find challenges with twin flames. I don't know why, but today I need to teach about this. You're going to find serious challenges with twin flames. There's going to be at least two, and I found this always, at least two. Like there's a lot of twin flames I see, if they're like a heterosexual couple, they will have things like they live distant from each other and they're different ages, right? You could have more than two, right? They're really distant ages. If they're like the same race but they're gay, they will have an age difference, right? And they will have like a family difference. They could even have a location difference. And there's always at least two big ones. There's sometimes only one, because I know a lesbian couple that they're the same race, but they have a huge age gap, and they live in the same area. There could be like um, like that if you're the same age and you're a gay couple that you live distant from each other. You know what I mean? So there's at least one. I said two, but there's actually at least one huge thing that you've got to overcome. Or one of them's on drugs, or one of them is married, or you know what I mean? So in a lot of cases, there's at least two. And I said there was only one with that couple, but actually this they had mental illness and they had the age difference, so there was two. um so like I said, I'm going back to two again. I said one, but I'm going back to two again. Okay, so there's always at least two. I'm allowed to change my mind. No, I'm kidding. There is actually two. There's at least two big differences with twin flames, always two. So these are things that twin flames signed up to do. We signed up to have to deal with these differences and work through them and love each other anyway, right? So, like, if you are a gay couple, that is already a challenge right there. It's getting to be less and less so because more couples are coming together and going, I just love this person. It doesn't matter. But it is still considered a challenge, especially for 40s and over, because, or 30s and over even, because of the things that in our lifetime, our age group had to be dealt with. So, distance, age, mental illness, drugs, marriage, abuse from childhood, all of these things are things that I have seen twin flames have to deal with. And there could be a plethora of more. Twin flames came down here to challenge and heal these different kinds of systems and these different kinds of hurt and pain. So it just depends on your twin flame pairing and your twin flame journey, what you need to deal with. Also, going by the textbooks of what twin flame should be, I wouldn't recommend it, because as soon as you get the textbooks, a definition of twin flame down, it all changes again, especially for you. So go with your journey and how your journey is supposed to be. And I would definitely say, really work on coming from within with this journey, because that's where it is. It is a spiritual journey. A lot of people think it's about romance, and it can be extremely romantic and beautiful and loving. But that person's like your best friend, and that person's your lover. That person is like your teacher. That person is everything all in one. So don't be surprised if you see similarities in other relationships with that person. And I hope you have a bright, blessed week, and I hope any of my information helped. I'll see you soon. Bye.